Welcome to Level 857 Video Game Podcast, the highest level for raw, unfiltered gaming commentary, and the only host on the net that love video games as much as they love beer. No one loves beer more than us.
What?
With Turbo 857.
I don't even like beer.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
That is, yeah,
That is a lie. No, he likes Stella.
Sticks.
Algae 857, what up?
The 23rd Stallion.
And your boy Big Choco. What up?
And just as a quick reminder, that you can find the Level 857 Video Game Podcast on virtually any streaming service available, but it's Radio Public is what you want to listen to us on, and follow if you want to give us the most support.
So I'm going to do a little thing here called What You Been Playing. So we're going to go through and find out what we've been doing. So what you been playing over there, Stal?
Oh, me first? What have I been playing? A lot of Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Online?
A lot of online playing. Actually, before we started today, probably the best day I've had online in a long time. Got my main characters up to like 3 million, with the exception of Falco. Because I want to get better with Falco. It's messed up because I played with him 3 times online and I like won. So I'm like 3,700,000, and I'm like, oh, if I win one more time, I'll be 4 million. I start fighting some real people. He started whooping my ass. I'm like, all right, he's back down to like the 100,000. But Marth, I lost like 1 time today. Lucina lost like twice. Like, I ran through a lot of, like, the cheesy bastards. You know, the people that exploit the moves and shit?
Yep.
So I've been beating them a lot today.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, I was crying. I wish I was Marth against that guy. Oh my god, it wouldn't even be close. But other than that, I'm still meaning to play State of Decay 2, the DLC, but I haven't got around to it. And I'm just patiently waiting for July, so I can play Marvel Alliance 3 and Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and that's all I'll be playing for the remainder of the year.
And we'll never see you again.
Yeah, you will never see me again. I won't
Not
be
even on the podcast.
That's right.
That's unfortunate.
All right, how about you?
Yeah, I played, let's see. Oh, I got the all the characters in Crystal Crisis. Finally unlocked that freaking godforsaken game. I also played a lot of online, and then I stopped because everybody online is cheap.
Oh, they clowned you?
And they only pick the same 2 characters, which
Are there
are the
people online now?
last 2. Yeah. Well, you know what it was is
The last 2 bosses?
I had trouble finding people online because I had it set up like Puzzle Fighter, and apparently nobody plays like that. So I had to put it like the default way the game was set up in
The
order
special moves that they have.
the way the game is meant to be played.
Cheap special moves.
Holy shit!
Cheap.
Oh my god, it's so cheap. Like, first of all, everybody that I fought online was only the last boss, the 2 last bosses. That's it.
Really?
Same 2 last bosses.
That's
I'm like, no variety. They all pick and they're the cheapest characters because they have a move where once you get your power meter up, you can activate it and then it switches the board. So everything on your side goes on their side. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they can just stack their jewels.
Yep.
Wait, switch it, and then you're done.
That's not
That's
cool,
cool.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
They got to tweak that.
The other one, it's
Well,
even
both
worse.
too bad, though.
The other one is even worse because I can at least beat that. Like, there's a strategy to even beat that. The other one is way worse. It's impossible. You have to get lucky to be like, even in the game. Like I beat every mode in the game except for expert mode. I got all the way up to this last boss character, and this last boss character has a move where she takes your energy meter where you build it up, sucks it, and takes it for her own. So you never get a super off ever. You're just like. You just have to get lucky enough to like fill her side up. Pause. To fill her side up. Wink, wink. No.
Wink. To fill her up.
To win a match. Like I've won maybe 5 matches out of like, I had to say at least 60 matches. Had to been like 60 matches back to back. 5 out of 60.
That's a
Oh my god! And this,
broken.
there's
and there's another move that she does, which is even worse. It's called Cursed, which basically makes your controller mess up, and it like moves the pieces randomly, and you can't control it.
That's messed up.
That's what y'all asked for, though.
Oh.
Who's
Like, I wish
y'all?
there
No,
was- I
well,
wish
if there's
there
I
was
didn't ask for that.
If there's ever a tournament, those two characters, hands down, they have to be disqualified. You
Gotta
can't
be banned.
You
Can you
can't.
turn
Are
You
there
can't have
modes
those
that you could
characters.
turn the specials off?
Yeah, you could.
So that has to
That's
be the
probably-
You can turn it
should
off.
be,
You can
yeah.
set your own custom match, but nobody will play.
in competition. though, they'd have to have that. On.
Yeah, no, they have to have it off. But I did unlock all the characters. The last character that I unlocked was actually really funny. He's based off of Barack Obama. He's
Really?
That's awesome. I gotta see this.
It's called President Thompson. He's like,
Wow.
and he's like a black. He has a fucking Tommy gun. It's weird. It's a funny. It's a quirky Japanese type of game.
That's funny.
Another game I'm playing. I actually just bought. We if you guys have been watching the Indie eShop recap, we saw the trailer for it. It's a game called My Friend Pedro.
Banana.
You bought that?
Oh my god, the game is freaking fun, man. It's like
It
Max.
looked good.
It's like a side-scrolling Max Payne is the best way I could
Yeah,
describe
I
it.
didn't
With
say
like,
nothing but good things about that.
oh man, it's fun. It's fun. I don't want to say too much because there's some crazy stuff in the game. It's
Would
just
you recommend it?
highly recommend
If you
it.
like action
Highly,
games?
highly recommend it.
Nice.
If you like
Yeah.
action games, that is bare bones, like straight up action. And it's funny too. It's funny.
That in Dandy Dungeon.
The ragdoll physics of when the people die and stuff, and the oh man,
Someone's got to get Dandy Dungeon.
Oh.
Someone's got to get it.
Oh, you gotta watch the indie weekend.
yeah.
You gotta watch that. That was phenomenal.
That was hilarious. I saw that.
That
I
was
was dying
epic
laughing.
trailer.
I was dying. I was watching. I was dying laughing. I was like, "What the fuck is this game? This shit is hilarious."
Song though.
Yeah, I'd buy that song. $1. $1. You got
That's
$1
too
for me.
That's
So,
pretty much it.
what I've been playing. Well, if you didn't know, I kickstarted Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Oh, that's right.
And if you've seen on Instagram, you saw me post that I'm holding the physical title in my hand, and I did not have the game yet. And I'm like, you guys used my money to make this. We should be the first with it.
Yeah.
So I was waiting because they had some like delay on the codes for the PlayStation 4. So I'm like, here it is for the PlayStation 4, guys.
Late.
I couldn't put up a review. I couldn't put up my impressions.
Aw,
none of that because
man.
everybody else had them all up.
Man.
And I was like, here I am waiting for my code. Thanks, guys. But I'm happy they made it. So, a day, whatever. I got it the day after, downloaded it. I was too busy. I couldn't even play it that day. But see, the first day, though, I had off. I was ready.
Did you play it yet? No.
I did play it, yeah.
Okay.
So I played it this week. I did a first impressions on it. It'll be up online soon. If you like Symphony of the Night, it's very tuned after that. Like, it's very much a sequel to
That's
that.
what
basically.
John Donadio said. That was on his podcast the other day, the Party Up podcast, and he was
Very
saying
much like it.
it's everything he wanted.
Really?
It's
The
basically
equipment,
like-
if you were addicted to the equipment base in that, and like getting your stuff, changing how you look, getting your weapons, and just collecting all that stuff, it's crazy in it. Like it's especially like they changed the weapons, they changed the clothes, well the hat or whatever. Like
Yo,
they changed
Shovel
the looks of
Knight's
it.
in the game.
Oh,
man.
just to let everybody else know, wait on the version for the Switch until they patch it, because
Well, yeah,
right now the definitive edition is the one for
the
Xbox
stronger
and
systems,
PS4.
like
Yeah.
it used to be. Like the portable one is not going to be the same as the main systems at home, but
Yeah.
they are working on fixing it. It's not because it was originally supposed to be for the Wii U,
Right.
and then they pushed it. And I don't know if they had to rush to get it out near the same time.
Right.
But there's certain things, there's some patches they're going to do, and they've already talked about fixing it. So,
And they said they were going to add some stuff too.
well, they're gonna touch it up in little updates instead of waiting for one big update to fix the whole thing. So they'll probably do the first part, second part, third part. So wait on that a little bit, unless you want to play a little choppy on the portable.
Hopefully, it runs at 60 frames.
It
That's
will
what
not
they-
on the Switch.
No,
Okay,
no,
hopefully
hell
it
no.
runs.
This
It's
guy-
No.
a 2D game. It's a 2D
It's
game.
not running 60
running
frames.
It's gonna
30.
run at 60 frames.
It's running 30.
It's done.
He
and
says
it's
that
un-
all the time.
Relax.
It's an uncapped 30.
It's 30 on the Switch. It's 60 on the other.
Right now it's 30, but by the time it's done, it'll be 60.
So I was playing that. The controls are a little bit different. You gotta get used to it. It's not exactly the same exact type of smoothness as Alucard in there. There's also there's a secret in there I can't talk about. But another thing I've been playing, and I didn't think that this game was gonna take so much of my time and so much out of my life. So Dragon Mark for Death, if you haven't been watching, it's such a grind in that game. Like, I don't know how many hours I've put into this game. I think I'm level 57 right now.
Wow.
And
Damn.
there's hours upon hours upon hours of going through levels upon levels. I'm going through every level down the line, every chapter that there is. And I'm like, sometimes I just don't want to do the level 60. Like, I don't want to go through it all the way.
I just want that
until it's
secret
done.
weapon, the black market weapon. That's
I
what
haven't
really
gotten
want.
near
I'm
finding
close.
any weapons in that game that are
Yeah.
worth anything
Mhm.
past the mid-level. Like, nothing from the black market. Nothing, not even a hint online of where to find this stuff. And I'm like, come
it's
on, guys.
random.
I've been playing this for so long. They have to fix the drops in that game.
Yeah.
Because they'll give you the same weapon 1,000 times and say, but this one time, you might get this one weapon that you need to start getting your best weapon.
To keep playing.
Just to start getting the best weapon down the line after you get 50 and 50 and 50 of other things that you don't even know where they're at.
What level are you guys at?
So,
I'm
I'm
at 48.
48,
I'm
really?
at 48.
I'm at 46.
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Everybody's catching up. So
I'm
the game is,
54?
yeah, there you go.
I'm
I
not
learned-
trying to
I
go that
learned a
much
new
higher
trick.
than 50.
With the witch.
Learn a
Listen,
new
you
trick?
can't
Yeah.
stop. You can't stop.
Because you know how you
We're gonna
have
kill this guy.
do the incantation, and then you can condense or set a homing attack on it, or
Homing attack?
homing lightning. Homing lightning.
You have a lot of magic.
Yeah.
I'm switching your powers too.
So yeah, you can store the incantation, then you can condense it, then you can power it up, and then it's even more powerful.
Jeez.
Jesus
So like I
Christ.
could, but it's just gonna take me however long it takes me to press a 12 button sequence.
You got to do a Kuma's finisher every time you do a move.
Basically, to do something worthwhile. Yeah.
It's like I showed you. I just learned a new move the other day that's been in the game probably since the whole time. I'm like,
It's powerful as hell.
it's so strong.
So, I mean, and we're not even close to beating it. Like, all this grinding.
I know we're about to.
Oh, no, we're close.
we're about to
No,
smack
no,
that.
we're the last
We're about to
boss.
smack
The
that
last
boss.
guy's gonna
We're
get
the last
murdered.
stage.
We were at like high 30s last
Try to
time we
do-
played him.
Try the 2 dragon stage. Forget that stage.
Dude, that was level 60.
No, not the big one. The 2 dragons. Just the one on the left and the one on the right.
What level?
What level?
On 50, I believe.
Oh,
They
this guy's way
that's
lower. This
destroyed
guy's
you.
lower than
They
that.
destroyed
Last
me.
Yeah, that's
So,
different though.
yeah, it's just a different game. You have to have friends to play this game. No, I've seen a lot of people online say, "Oh, it's the worst game. Sucks, it sucks." Because they play it one player and have no friends. So if you have people couch co-op, like, I mean, they can play it online when you play it online too. But if you have couch co-op, and for the most part online for us because we play it online even though we're sitting in the same couch.
Couch online co-op.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But it works for us. But yeah, that's definitely a game I recommend for multiplayer, pretty much only.
Yeah.
But it's a really good game at that. But the grinding has to stop.
Yeah.
It has to stop. They've taken like 80 hours out of my life.
And the grind it's the getting the levels. Once you know the right stage to get the levels, is not that bad. It's the
It is.
drops.
Yes,
though.
it is.
The drops. The level. No.
Once you get
Frozen Fusion.
30,000. That's a
that was
long time.
Ain't that
It's
bad.
still a long
I don't feel
time.
like I put that much time to get the levels, but the drops. the
No, but
drops, yeah.
it's repetitive, and there's nothing about it that
That's
makes
because
you
you
feel
keep
good.
running from the enemies, Jay. It's keep running from the enemies. You
Wow.
gotta actually fight them. so
I
you
went
get
through
more
every
experience.
stage,
Wow.
every stage, 20 to 60 down the line. Not running from enemies.
I got this.
Exactly, because there's nothing to do on the stages.
Wow.
But as a multiplayer, it's a great game, and you gotta
Absolutely.
finish. We gotta finish that next time we play.
We are. We will. Last
Boss is
last
dead
video.
fast.
Anything else you play?
Yeah, it's hard to
That's
play
all
as
I'm
a
playing
magician
right
by
now.
yourself.
Well, like Jay, it's like Six just said, doing Dragon Mark for Death as well. It's gonna go down in the next video. That game's gonna be finished. I don't think we're doing a DLC. We'll see.
No.
We'll see if there's
No. There's a new guy. I
by
saw him.
popular
Yo, hold
demand.
on.
Wait,
Hold on a
wait.
second. Wait.
Wait.
Let me just say this.
Yeah, he's an elf guy.
Have we ever, when we beat a game, play the DLC?
No,
yeah.
Stream it?
No,
No, right?
man, there's too
Only
many
We've never
popular
done it. So why even say that? Why do you
I-
ever say that?
I've done it.
You and Kev
No, no, I'm
have. You
saying
and Kev
like
have?
as
Oh, yeah.
Mario and Rabbids.
as a co-op.
That's true.
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah.
we haven't done the DLC.
Yes, you did.
Mario-
Donkey Kong. That's DLC.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong is DLC. Yeah, it is.
Well, yeah, but not. We haven't streamed it.
Yeah, no,
like we
true.
haven't. We don't
You didn't
still-
stream it?
No, we haven't
I
streamed.
thought you
DLC.
guys did.
There's
We
too many-
did.
There's too many games for DLC, man.
Not Donkey Kong.
We did.
No, we did the co-op mode. We streamed the co-op mode, not Donkey Kong.
What else are you playing? Damn.
I beat Spider-Man.
That was
Finally,
DLC.
Spider-Man.
Yo, what did you think?
It's awesome.
Is that a 10?
I'm playing the DLC. I'm on the second DLC episode. That game's a 10.
It's a
easy.
10, right?
Oh, it's easy.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I can't think of
Hell
another.
It's so
I can't think-
flawless.
Hell
It's
yeah.
flawless.
It's a 10.
I don't know how they're gonna top it. It's so flawless. I don't know how they're gonna top. But I like the DLC, how they introduce new enemies, and the story. They can just keep making new stories with the characters. It's crazy the way they do it.
I need that sequel like ASAP. They need to announce it, but it's probably gonna be for PS5. So who am I kidding?
It's like who's
It's
that?
gonna be for PS5. Yeah.
Who's the cop?
better
Yuri
be.
is her name or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even remember her in the comics. Is she a new character or something?
No.
No, it's She's not a new character.
No.
She's an old
She's
character.
in the comic.
She's a comic. I don't even remember hearing her name. I thought
well,
she
that's
was
because
just.
You
she's a
haven't
newer
read the comic
character.
in like 30 years.
That's true, but still though.
That's-
Damn, yo, you just
It
showed
might
your
have been-
age, bro.
No, 50
Yeah, those books are like 70 years old.
I couldn't even read 30 years ago.
Wow.
Wait, what?
He just looks at the picture.
It's a long time. I like graphic novels.
He just looks at the pictures. That's what I do. I just look at the pictures.
But yeah, that Salt and Sanctuary is also a game me and Stallion are playing.
Yo,
That
how
game is great.
angry does that get you?
Okay.
That game gets me mad.
It numbs you, but we just kept going.
But I
until
really
the
enjoy
Alchemist.
it, though.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
really,
do
yeah.
enjoy it.
It's a really good game. It's a
Starting to understand the
Metrovania,
Dark Souls.
freaking Dark Souls. Two
Starting to
players,
understand.
crazy game.
But it's completely different because it's 2D and it's 2 players and it's side-scrolling.
There's multiplayer.
All right.
All the Dark Souls games.
But
Really?
that's
Couch co-op?
I've had 4 people help me.
Couch co-op?
Don't worry about
No,
that.
see exactly.
But that and the Stick of Truth, South Park Stick of Truth. That game is just funny, man.
Oh man.
You're just walking through town. The guy says, "I don't know why my asshole hurts. I think I slept on it wrong."
Wow.
I remember
I'm
that.
like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, man?
Wow.
Yeah, I laughed so
It's
hard
not-
playing that game.
you just play it and you're laughing. You feel
Yeah.
like you're playing an episode of
Yes.
South Park.
It
It's
really
like,
That's how it
does.
should feel.
It really does feel like you're playing an
That's
episode.
exactly
I'm
how it
like,
should
this
feel.
game is just crazy, but it's got really great RPG mechanics in it.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to playing through the whole entire thing. But those are the games right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
How is that?
That game is so fun.
See, I
So you
It's
got
so
past the
fun.
hump.
can't wait to play that.
Nah, there was no hump. It's just that, like, when you sit down and play the game, you need to sit down and play the game. You need to set aside, like, 3-4 hours because you can't just run in, do a mission real quick. And no,
Yeah.
you can't do that. That game needs attention.
You played the first one too, right?
Yeah.
Is it better than the first one?
Yeah, man.
I just had to ask that.
It's
Why does he
like-
always ask this?
You could be an hour. Is it better than the first one? Yeah, the first hour.
I like this. I just want to see how
Always
much
ask
better
the dumbest question.
And, of course, I'm playing Dragon Mark for Death. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yo, playing as a magician by yourself is so difficult.
It's probably the toughest.
you got to do 18 button incantations to do something worthwhile. And
There's
some stages
Your
for
running
you,
game has to be
yeah.
on point.
Yeah.
There are some stages.
There's some
Absolutely.
stages with no bosses.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you gotta rely on those
Yeah, they got to do
constantly.
stages with no bosses. And
Yeah.
Stages.
playing Gears 4 Horde mode, obsessed, because they're releasing stuff that you can carry into Gears 5. So
Oh,
Live.
collecting
That's
stuff,
cool.
I heard
collecting
nothing about
skins. What else am I playing? Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, I had a rough day yesterday playing Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh, just, sorry to cut you off. I actually the other day threw that game in.
Really?
First time ever.
Nice.
I went through half the tutorial.
What do you think?
I was like, this is very intense.
Yes.
It's
Yeah?
very intense.
No, it's
Yeah.
exhilarating.
It's but there was some parts of it where there was some intrigue. There was definitely some intrigue. But
Really?
I'm like, oh, this is gonna get me mad. This
Yup.
is gonna get me so mad.
Yo.
I'm like, I know this is gonna get me mad. But like pulling something off,
No,
it would be.
It's so satisfying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so exhilarating.
I was just
Very-
I didn't play the computer. I just did tutorial because I'm like, I don't even know how to do
Really?
any of this shit. So
Tutorial's long.
yeah,
A lot.
Yeah,
so
but it's worth it.
Just like
It's so
It
worth
is worth it though. You do get you learn how to play the game.
I beat
never-
the tutorial.
Never even tried it.
Yo, we got to start playing that game again. Come on, man.
I'm very
That's right.
intrigued though. I'm very intrigued still. I kind of want to learn. I'm waiting. If there's a hooking point, then I'll be like, okay.
Nah, it's great. Piccolo's
The
a great
hooking
character.
point
You would
are
like
the
Piccolo a lot.
supers
Yeah.
and the characters. It's insane.
I just picked up Cell. Cell's an excellent character.
So, yeah, he really is. He was almost like one of the characters that was damn near unbeatable because he had like an infinite loop that you could do
Really?
that somebody did on me, and I'm like,
It's like you just
Turn
get
off.
juggled the whole time and
Yep.
just.
He
Oh,
just
yeah,
found
that pissed me off. I'd be like, fuck this game.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they tweaked that
Fixed
with
it.
with
They actually fixed it.
with an update,
The stuff they should do to Smash Brothers.
and
You seen the shit they
And
should.
Crystal Crisis.
Yeah.
We need to do that shit.
There's tons of shit.
I saw some
Loopholes.
Easter eggs in Mortal Kombat 11.
Really?
Really?
That game is looking more and more interesting by the second.
No,
Yeah.
the game is
Really?
good.
If you
Mortal
give-
Kombat 11 is awesome.
They
It's
said if you
an
give
awesome game.
sympathy, like after the fatality, if you let him come back and then you kill him again, there's certain characters who have their old finisher from their old games.
what?
Like a ball, he like takes his mask off and it's blurred, and then he scares the ghost out of you and it runs like the old.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But only after you let them come back to life and kill him again.
That's cool.
There's,
something
there's
Damn.
so much in that game.
and
They had the dragon from remember the dragon statue from Mortal Kombat the movie that was Reptile?
yeah.
They had that in one of the rooms, and you can find it after you break a wall down. I was like, this is
That is
ridiculous.
hilarious.
I have to get that at some point.
No.
Yeah,
that's
I think
awesome.
I think I have to pick that up. And Samurai Showdown.
Yeah, that came out. If you're watching live, it
Tuesday.
came out. Yeah, this week.
Yeah.
So
Too many games.
And I've been playing Puzzle Fighter on expert.
Yeah, you've been
mode.
playing that a lot lately.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Puzzle
he has.
Fighter.
Word.
A lot of
Puzzle Fighter.
He's been making me angry.
I need to, huh?
You've been making me angry.
How?
I be watching you. I'm like,
Yo, we need to get this.
Don't do
We
that,
need to get
move.
this.
Oh, you
how
try-
did you win? It's like, no way.
You know what's
I don't know about now, because you put a lot of time with it, but I was like, chop.
what's
See me,
What you doing right there?
what's dope
See
about
me.
Crystal Crisis? You could change the rules to make it identical to
Puzzle Fighter.
Yep, you can put the
Identical.
old characters in. Nice.
Yeah.
Jay watching you play Puzzle Fighter is like me watching him play Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
It's like, Jay, what are you
Snap.
doing, Jay?
Except
Wow.
I win.
Jay.
Except I win.
Let's move on.
No, it is a treat watching him play that game. I ain't
Everyone
proud.
should watch you play.
Yo,
that.
I got high. I was watching him in bed. I was like,
Eric
that's
knows
great.
the pain. Sal knows the pain when he played us.
Jay, it's a pleasure
ain't
to
the
do
same.
your promo treats
it's
for
not.
Walking
It's
Dead.
not.
It really is.
Well, that's over now.
I know, but I'm gonna start crying.
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
I don't get a
when
chance
Jay
to.
dies in the game, there's something about it. It's just so hilarious. It's just so funny.
It's a great
Hey,
thing.
I play for entertainment, damn it.
It's so
If I
hilarious.
just run through the game perfect, it ain't entertaining.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
mistakes.
that's
Mistakes
what
are
I'm
fun to laugh at.
They are. They are.
All right.
It's all
so,
I'm playing.
on to the news.
The nudes.
No, not the
No,
news.
whoa, what the-
whoa.
Sorry.
Easy there, easy.
Unfiltered commentary.
All right. So, as you open the new beer,
That's right.
we get the new
Cheers.
news.
Cheers, yo.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm phoned
Cheers.
in. All right, so news number one. Atari VCS console gets a new release date. So have any of you heard of this console?
Boo.
Yes. Yes, I have.
So originally what was it? Not a Kickstarter. It was the other one.
Is it GoFundMe?
It was not a GoFundMe. It was what's the other one?
I don't know.
Go find me.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Go find me.
Yo, come on,
Kickstarter,
man. Come on,
Indiegogo.
yo. You're
Indiegogo.
Turbo, you're rubbing off.
But so this is what it is. It was originally supposed to be an old school Atari system brought back out with high end specs, and they were gonna have new games made by Atari for it.
Everything just remastered to be
I
up
don't
there.
understand. Like, you have a half-ass powerful system that can play supposedly Atari remakes. So they had Tempest 4000 is the only game they announced for it. They didn't really show it on the system because it was on a PC when they showed it. And it got delayed twice already. And then they said it's going to come out, it was supposed to come out December 2017. That's a long time ago.
It's a while ago.
And then July 2019, which
Yeah.
is not going to happen. So this time the official launch date is March 2020. It's not coming.
It's the boy who cried wolf.
Originally, I saw some interviews with this, like overseas and stuff, and they have the old people talking about, oh, it's gonna have all the games and blah blah blah. It's got its own operating system and it has all the Atari games
Does
on
it
it.
need
Right?
that to be that powerful though?
So now, instead of them hyping, because no one cares that it's just a little, like, it should be a mini system for Atari, and it shouldn't cost as much as it costs. I will get to the prices as soon as I figure out what this actual system is supposed to be. So the one that you're supposed to get is wooden. Like, if you ordered it,
Is
like
it
the
wooden?
old, you know, the old
I know,
school
yeah.
Atari when it was made with the wood panel, like it looked
okay.
like
Yeah,
a wood
yeah,
grain.
Okay.
So they're not even selling that to the people now. Only the people who did the Indiegogo are gonna get that one, and everyone else is gonna get like a black one or a,
Plastic,
garbage
whatever.
Plastic one. Yeah. So he was talking about the system, and they're like, "Who wants to play these old games?" This is an old man who was doing it too. He's like, "Oh, does it have Pong?" And they were like you could tell he was kind of like getting at him because
Yeah.
he knows that this is old. He's like, "Yes, you'll be able to play Pong." Oh, so this is just like back in the 70s when I played this. It's like, yes, it is, but we're not going to focus on those games. It's also a system where you can put your own operating system on. So basically, it's like
A Raspberry Pi.
a Raspberry Pi Retro
single
Pi
board
system
computer
that you can put your own Linux or Windows on and stuff like that. So it's basically a PC now.
that you can add emulators and stuff like that.
Yeah. So now they're pushing it as an emulation station
Which
system
is dumb.
instead of an Atari system because they don't have anything
That's
for
so
it.
dumb. It's such a scam. Yo,
So-
back out. Take your money out.
So there's gonna be two types of systems that they're coming out with. Two. Like, we need two of them. So one is supposed to come with 4 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage, AMD Ryzen processor, unspecified AMD Radeon graphics chipset, and that'll cost $250 and provide 60 frames per second, 4K resolution. So this is Atari,
Of Atari.
and they haven't announced any games, so I don't know what they're doing with that. Man, it's
4K?
not powerful. It's not as powerful as any of the new systems. and it's gonna cost $250 for the little 4 gig set, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pay $250 to play
Wait.
4-bit Karateka.
Well,
So you can
if
emulate
you
it.
wanted to. Well, you can play Dreamcast too.
Dreamcast.
Intrigued.
No, because look, if you want the 8 gig one, it jumps up to $280. And if you want the Atari controllers with it, because they have the old school it's a new version of the old school stick and a new version with the regular controller.
Dude.
And that's going to cost you an extra $110. So the system is going to be
No.
$390.
No, I'm
Yo,
good.
hold up. Let me tell you
I can
this.
get
And this
Xbox
is in
One X.
2020.
They just announced the Raspberry Pi 4
Mm.
Plus.
Yeah, $60.
No, $34. For just the board, itself. Like if you want the case and everything else and the plug and everything, then it's like $60.
Mm.
But still, and that has 4K. It has 2 fucking USB.
Can you play pinball on that? Can you? And then people are like, we can play Donkey Kong.
Yo,
No,
that
that's
shit is
Nintendo.
crazy.
That's Nintendo. You can't play
No,
Donkey Kong.
this is oh man, this is such a scam.
So
I don't know.
Meanwhile,
I don't know.
2020. Guess what's gonna be out in 2020? Project Scarlet from Xbox
And PS5.
and perhaps a PS5. And for $400, you want to get an Atari?
Pause.
Oh, please.
That's a hard pass.
However, if they get Shining Force 3 remake,
Oh man, exclusive. That's not even Atari.
That's not even Atari.
without even thinking.
Imagine.
If it ended up on there, I would have no choice.
Could you
$400. This guy.
I'd be like, fuck it.
They would sell more than they will.
Yeah.
Believe
And
me.
it
I
runs-
gotta do it.
I don't understand.
And it
the
only
appeal of
runs
this
in
console.
12 frames.
Dude, I would at first I would cry. Be like, who fucking did this? to
Dude,
me?
they said you could put Netflix on it.
Yeah.
Oh, great. That's
For
fantastic.
$400.
Yeah,
They're
That's
hyping up.
fantastic.
They're hyping up. You could put Netflix on it for $400.
How many devices
That's
does
awesome.
an average person own that has Netflix on already?
You
I have
can't even
Netflix on my
put
TV,
Netflix.
my phone, and my Xbox.
You can't even put Netflix on all the devices we have.
Yeah.
They'd be like, no, there's too many. You gotta
Exactly.
stop. This is impossible. You can't
That's
have
true.
it on
It's
this
just
one.
You
like-
just
Yeah,
can't,
isn't it
you
like
can't
only-
just use them at the same time.
Isn't it only like three devices or some shit?
Nah, you can do it on a bunch,
You can do
but
it on a bunch, but it's-
there's a limit, man.
No, there's a limit.
You can only stream like 2 at a time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tops.
the same.
Yeah.
It's
If they see
I
a
mean,
bunch of
for
people
the
using
basic
it, it's
Netflix
gonna
package.
stop.
Right.
But yeah, so I don't believe this is gonna come out. So
I don't think it should.
Get your money
I don't even
back.
really think it should come out. It's
yo,
not,
do they get their money back from Indiegogo?
Probably not.
No.
No, it's gone.
Actually.
They gotta go get that money.
Actually, no.
You better sue.
I think Kickstarter, you don't get your money back, but Indiegogo, you do get your money back.
Well, somebody
I
is
think-
paid.
Or they have to reach like at least half of their goal,
Hmm.
or something like that, and then.
Dude, if you bought it, you lost your money anyway.
But
Yo,
yeah.
I just want to point something out fucking hilarious. Kev just said a bad joke and no one even paid him any mind. He just-
I heard it.
no, and he sat there like this.
I heard it.
He sat there so quiet.
Yeah.
Listen,
I want that to be like the gift. Like just
Oh,
him
no.
just like
Yeah.
just sitting there. No one even react. That's the best.
We're all
Feel
numb.
that sadness.
We're all
Nah,
numb
man,
to
that's
it.
good.
Dumb to the nonsense.
We're numb.
Yep.
Numb to it.
You brought
so
it back up.
that's
so it's
it
a lot.
on Atari VCS. I don't believe it's coming out. So on to the next.
Good luck with that, guys.
Ooh, this
So
I'm
on
excited
to
about.
news number 2.
This I'm
So
excited about, man.
this is the. Let's get into the information.
I was actually
about it.
surprised about this.
So this is a new grip that is coming out for the Switch. Basically, the grips are on the outside of the portable console. So the Nintendo Switch handheld mode, essentially, it's a game controller cut in half, and it's basically 2 analogs, a D-pad, which people have been asking for forever.
It's a pro controller. cut.
And yeah, basically because it has the grips on the side that help you actually hold this console, because the regular ones on there don't have any type of grip at all, and it's kind of uncomfortable if you're playing for a long time. So a lot of people are like, well, let me get to the name of what it's called. It's called the HORI's grip controller. So this is the Daemon X Machina grip controller. This is a special edition one, which is why the X is super huge on it, the button. But they did announce that there is an Americanized version coming out, and that's probably not going to have that on there. But
That's interesting.
it's going to cost $50. It doesn't have any rumble or anything like that in it. So
That's weird.
a lot of people are mad about that. It's the control's going to be very
It's gonna be
light.
cheap.
It's going to be light, and it's $50. That's why.
Yeah.
$50 is cheap,
That's cheap.
Yeah.
For
But
pro control, yeah.
but you're gonna need a case for that though. Does it come
I mean,
with
you
a
can
case?
still dock it, which is nice.
Oh, you
still,
can?
You can still dock it.
Oh, that's
because
cool.
It's just sliding on the outside. So you can
But
do it.
I mean, that's if somebody has that, it's because they want to play it portable.
It's
So
because of portable. Like,
it should come with a case,
I mean, yeah. Will it fit in the
unless
case?
a third-party
No.
case. Because
That's the thing. It's gonna need a bigger.
it would need a case to go
a
with it.
standard Switch case. It's gonna
Right.
be bigger than that.
Unless they have a way to. I don't know.
Just
Unless
take
they
'em
have a
out.
way to fucking
Just
play.
take them out, throw them in your bag. It's,
Yeah,
it's an empty controller. You can throw it.
Does
toss
it
in.
does it fit
And be
into the
careful.
Does it fit into the Joycon grip thing?
You
know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, you mean like
The
grip.
Joycon dock.
I'm probably
If it fits on the Switch, it should fit on the grip.
like the grip.
That
To
thing's not
make
gonna get on
to
there,
make
no.
one controller.
Probably, yeah.
No.
Why wouldn't it?
What
It's
about the
same
grip?
rails.
The grip charger.
It's the same rails.
I didn't see anyone put that in there, so
No,
I've
to
seen
make
them
an
use
extra
it.
controller.
No, I'm
Well,
not
it's-
saying I've seen them use it.
You
but
can do it. Like you.
That would
it
be
would
dope.
look weird, but you can. I don't see why it wouldn't be able to fit.
It'd
Man,
be dope
listen,
though.
I got a real joystick for that with everything in it. I don't need all that.
Yo,
For the
but-
portability though, I want it to be on there so I can actually hold the Switch. So I'm definitely gonna get it because it has a D-pad. You have the same HORI D-pad.
I
is
do
gonna be
have
on
the.
that.
I
How is
actually
that
have
one?
the left Joy-Con with the regular D-pad, and it's awesome.
So it's
and I
probably
love
gonna
it.
be the same D-pad on this, but
Yeah.
big. Big.
But I
grip.
also have the fucking the grip though, also, like for the Switch.
Mhm. Yeah, I know.
hand-
So you don't
because my hands
you don't
are-
actually need this then.
No, I don't really need it.
I'll tell you why.
It's
I
pretty
need
dope
this.
though.
Because when I'm playing freaking Dragon Mark for Death, every time I'm attacking, I hit the analog by mistake, and the screen moves and zooms, and I'm like, I just want another controller, so I don't do that. There's a button on the back also that's programmable for other like.
Other
That's cool.
uses that no one's
Macro
ever used.
So
button.
you'll probably turn it off because you'll be
Yeah,
hitting that
yeah.
by mistake
Your
all the time.
palm will be like, "Bam."
Because then there's no Call of Duty. Who needs that button?
Yeah.
So it's due out in September, around $45 in US. So it's gonna be $49.99. It's not gonna be $45 probably, but it's actually you can pre-order this on Amazon right now.
Yeah, interesting.
So and it's the Daemon X Machina
Watch it
version
be
of it.
sold out already.
Oh, it probably is. But they're gonna come out with an actual real one, and I will be buying that. But September 30th is the release date for the US one.
Interesting.
So
Very nice.
I
will
really
we get it, and will we review it? Probably. So
Probably.
stay tuned
If
on the
someone
channel.
gets
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
then
yeah.
we're definitely gonna
We'll
review it.
definitely check that
You
out.
also just be staying tuned anyway.
Yeah, just watch
Know what
until
I'm saying?
September 30th, and then do whatever you want to do after.
That's how we do it.
You just watch us forever.
Yeah, continue. News 3.
News 3.
So there's a Super Mario Battle Royale game that got released by, it was an indie title, some guy made it, right? Obviously, Nintendo didn't make it. It's a game where you could run around with 100 Marios on the screen. There's like a bunch of Ghost Marios and you. And you got to get to the end of the stage before them. It's a pretty cool take on it. It's pretty entertaining to watch. Because once you get the star, you can run over. Whoever touches you gets killed. And you can hit them with the shell and everything too. So you got to watch out for other people running around. It's mayhem. And it's pretty funny because people just die in seconds.
They
Like,
could collide
they're
with
done.
each other and stuff?
I
No,
saw.
no.
Oh, okay, because I'm
But
like,
when you
that's
get
a
the star,
disaster.
when you get a star, they can die if they touch you.
Oh,
So you gotta stay away
really?
from them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, shit.
The
But
guy-
they're ghosts though,
Uh,
basically.
I actually saw the guy that made that
Mm.
developed it, and I subscribed to his channel actually, and
Mm.
he came out with it, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a cease and desist for
Oh
this,
yeah.
but I'm gonna release it anyway. I don't care." It's like this is like shit. Like Nintendo, you guys need to do this.
So people online they streamed it. It was pretty entertaining to watch. And then
Pretty
a
awesome,
day
yeah.
later, it got. it
I was
got-
like, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
Cease and desist.
no,
Yeah.
would you please go?
It got popular.
The joyfulness is over.
It got
But-
popular.
It got a cease and desist like in a day or two. And then he said, okay, I'm going to change the assets of it, make it a different character, and call it DMCA Royale. So he named it that. And it's still the Mario stages, but he just changed the main character and still the game went on. And then-
What's the character look like?
Some normal little dude. It was nothing.
It's like
But
close
it's
to.
not Mario.
Yeah.
It's definitely not Mario. It looks like 8-bit old
Hell,
character.
that fucking shit out
It
of
looks
here.
like a 8-bit
It's
old.
Similar kind of same color scheme.
Default ass.
You know that game with the fight when you fight on the street? It's got a little sewer thing like that old.
Urban champion.
Yeah, it looks like an urban champion
Yeah,
character.
that's a.
It's smart, man.
But the game continued on. He changed the graphics in it, and then he changed it again because they said it probably looked too much still like Mario because it was the stages.
Mhm.
Like you can get up to Bowser, there's a 1, 2, and 3 part. If you get there first, you get to stand there and watch everybody jump into the lava because they can't do it. They lost.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's pretty funny.
That's actually pretty awesome. You just stand over there watching
Yep,
everyone
you're like,
die.
I'm third. No, everybody else is dead. Forget it. But yeah, now it's a 75 player instead of 100 player because it's probably glitchy as all hell. But now it's called Infringio Royale.
Okay.
So it morphed into its own game, which is pretty fun. But to think of a Mario type game
I don't know about that name though.
as a
Listen,
Infringio.
Nintendo needs to hire this guy because he's fucking smart.
Hey, look. What does that sound?
What?
Not
What
me.
does that sound? All right, so look. Take this game, put Mario back in it, bring it out live and free on the Xbox.
Nintendo
I mean,
Switch
Nintendo.
Online.
Okay,
Xbox Online.
Bring it back on
Oh,
Xbox.
yourself would do it. They come-
Bro, they got Tetris. They got Tetris 99. You
Yeah.
gotta, you know.
So do the Mario one
Yeah.
on Nintendo Online
That'd be
for free.
awesome.
Just give it to them. What are you losing on that?
They're not
Nothing.
losing anything, man.
No, they're not losing
If
anything.
anything, they're getting publicity. They're getting.
It's not a
fucking-
bad game either. It's not like,
No.
oh, you don't want Mario in that type of situation.
Right.
What are you talking about? It's
Yeah.
a Mario game. Let it happen. Let the guy get $10.
It's not like
Come
Ma-
on.
Mario's
Mario,
drug
Mario Triple X.
Yeah.
What?
Mario and anything, and it'll make sense.
They still have like thousands of people playing it still too.
Yeah,
And it's successful. Come on, give it to us for
that's
free.
crazy, man.
Yeah. So
No,
what's the harm? in
that was a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, why
Pretty
not?
inventive.
Why not?
All right. And let me. get
Next
some
we'll take
news
Zelda
for-
Royale.
Zelda Royale.
So, we're gonna talk about this. I know you probably don't want to talk about it. So, who here has heard of Etika on
I
YouTube?
know, yeah.
I
I
haven't.
have not.
I'm the only one who
I-
has not.
I
Actually, Chuck
subscribe.
hasn't. Me and Chuck have.
So,
Yeah.
he was a YouTuber.
Popular YouTuber, yeah.
Very popular YouTuber.
Yeah.
I watched a few of his things. Like, he was huge. Like, his highest point was when the Switch first, just before the Switch's release,
Yeah.
he kind of showed it
Yeah.
before Nintendo did.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, man, I'm going to get sued. I'm going to get sued. Here you go. Look at it. Because he had it and then had the Joycons and everything. That's why he got the term Joycon boys
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So he was on the rise right there. And he used to do some crazy stuff. And it was all psycho. I mean, it was like crazy. All the
No,
stuff
man.
He did.
Listen,
He was very animated.
he was super animated. He was very enthusiastic.
Yes.
That's why I liked it. That's why everybody watched his streams because he was fucking. He over exaggerated everything,
He was a reactor.
and he was very entertaining to watch. Like
Yeah.
he could be talking about anything, and you're just like drawn to watching him because you're like, wow,
was
what
very
is he gonna
known-
say about this?
He was very known for his reactions to the Smash Brothers characters and all that type of thing.
Yeah.
And he would go
Insane.
Would be super loud. Like he
He would
got
go
memes.
insane.
The memes were hilarious because he'd
Yeah.
have memes and they show like some dumb thing on there, like
Yeah.
a sock puppet gets revealed, and he'd be like, ah! So, like they had so many of them.
Son of a bitch.
And
Nah,
he
but
would go psych. He would go
he'd go
crazy.
crazy.
But I've watched this stuff, and a lot of it was here and here. Like it was like you could see that there was something that wasn't
Off.
all there.
Something
Like
was off.
he was a little out there at some points,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize because I wasn't an avid watcher of him.
Mhm.
But when stuff comes out, and he popped out. I would watch like 5 and 6 things in a row because I was like, "Yo, he's funny, he's funny, he's
Yeah,
funny."
yeah.
But I wouldn't go back and watch every day and all that because it's
Yeah.
hard to keep track of him because he would do stuff, and
Well-
like on Twitch, he would do stuff, and then he'd be like, "Let's get rid of this." He'd throw on something bad and get banned, and then start a new channel. And then he'd do something on Twitter, and then do something and get banned, and then start a new thing, and then he'd do this. So it'd be hard to keep track of where he's at.
Well, his YouTube, when he got onto YouTube, it was like very sporadic also because I subscribed to him, but then it was like I just never knew when the hell I was gonna get a
Exactly.
video from him. So, but when he had a video on YouTube though,
He would do
I
dark
didn't
web.
I didn't watch him. I didn't watch him on Twitch.
Yeah.
At all. I
I
discovered
saw
him.
highlights of him on YouTube from Twitch, basically.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I
Yeah,
never
no,
knew his channel on Twitch.
I watched him on YouTube. That's how I know him.
But he's
But
from New York. He's from Brooklyn.
he's from Brooklyn. I actually ran into him 2 times
Yeah, I was
in
about to say,
at
like,
Jamaica
didn't you run
Station.
out- you ran into him?
Twice I ran into him at Jamaica Station, and I
Tall
was like,
dude, man.
and he's freaking super tall, man. I was like in shock because I see him on TV on
How tall is he? How
on the
tall is
computer.
He's like 6'6" or something like
Yeah,
that.
he's tall as
Jesus,
hell.
really?
Tall.
Yeah.
He's tall. He's tall.
But
And I was
people-
just like, whoa. this
everyone who
guy's
met him,
way tall.
like they would meet him at like the conventions here and stuff like that. They would run
Right.
into him, and everyone who has spoken with him has said, what a nice guy, and
Yeah, yeah.
everybody was pals with him. Like, and
Yeah.
I wasn't really following him, but I would keep track of like, oh, what happened with that dude? Oh, he got arrested or something. Like he would stream. So there was a meltdown type thing like earlier this year or so.
In October is when it happened.
Yeah, so I was watching the highlights, and like he had a meltdown on Twitter, saying all types of crazy stuff, like nonsense stuff. Like couldn't even understand what it was.
Yeah.
And then he was streaming. I think his ex-girl at the time or a girl at the time called the cops to come and get him because he was saying some stuff online that wasn't really making, it was
He
great.
said he was gonna buy a gun in Long Island or some shit like that.
He bought a gun in Long Island. He's gonna kill himself, whatever. So the cops came and they had a standoff, and he's streaming it.
He streamed the whole thing.
You can stream it. You can see them out there. They come and bust into the door with all this riot gear and stuff, and then they arrest him. And
But he was
still streaming.
He was like, "I'm scared. I'm scared." They're like, "Open the door, please. Open the door." He's like, "I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know what to do." And you see they come in with riot gear.
Yeah.
And he streamed the whole thing.
They break the door
And then
down.
you see him drop his phone.
And it's still
and
going.
It's just like, and they just pushed. He's like, "Ow, ow, you're hurting me, ah."
But he would do this type of stuff and stream it just because that's entertaining. And so he didn't get arrested. He went to the psycho ward,
he went to
basically. And it was only for a day. They only kept him in there for a day. So everybody's questioning, like, what happened to him, blah, 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 blah. And you see all these messages. The internet, man, is a cesspool. And we all know this.
It's toxic.
And you would see all these messages like, ha, 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 or, oh, my God. Or, you would just see it all live with their chatting. And they'll even put faces and emojis and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, this is real life. This is not a cartoon.
Yeah.
Like, stop putting this stuff.
Well, it almost seemed like it was a stunt.
Almost,
to
because
everybody online, except for one thing that got me, because another YouTuber made a video talking about him and saying, "This is a serious video." He's like, this has nothing to do with video games or anything." He's like, "I'm making this video." What was his name? Review Tech USA. I saw a video that he posted up, and he was talking about Etika. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Listen, man." He's like, "I'm friends with Etika. I actually speak to him. I got his number and I talked to him." He's like, "All this stuff." He's like, "This is like mental illness." He's like on the verge of suicide. He's like, "I see all the signs. This is serious." He's like, "Please get the help you need." Like, he made a whole video, like a 20-minute video about it. And this is another YouTuber that has, I'm like, I didn't even know he knew him, And I'm like, wow, okay, all right, this is serious. But then I didn't see anything about him. Like, Etika wasn't posting anything.
But they said he was okay, though.
Right.
They said everything was fine. Even he said
everything was fine.
It was not something I was going to ever really do. I wasn't going to commit suicide, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, everything's cool. And then you see another video. I don't know if this is right after, but there's another video of him in the city, and some people are recording him, and he shoves a cop. Just pushes him to the ground. Arrested right then. All right, that's fine. And I'm like, dude, why would you
with
do
his fans
like
around
that?
him too? Yeah, like,
everyone's
like, cheering him on,
like, because it's a
shit.
game to them. It's a game to them. They want to see mayhem. Right. They want to see this craziness.
They think it's
He was feeding into it because it's just too much.
The persona.
People aren't geared to have thousands and millions of people's eyes on them.
It's overwhelming. Like, you see celebrities and like athletes go through it. But like when it comes to gamers and YouTube streamers and stuff like that,
because you're out in the street,
their mindset's at a different place, and it's like when you get that attention, everybody kind of like absorbs it a different way. Like some people can handle it, some people can't.
Well, this is somebody that,
especially if you have an issue, if you have
definitely had a mental.
If you have a mental issue and you get all that happening, that's not help. That's definitely the worst thing. But
when you're streaming every single day,
it doesn't seem real.
When you're streaming
every
single
world.
day, you're in this world.
It doesn't
persona.
Seem nothing's real to you.
And he knows that wasn't his persona.
The love isn't real. None of that stuff is real. So it's just like
But even then, after that, another psycho ward visit. A day. Like, they didn't keep him in. They just let him out. No, you can't. Unless you're like physically harming people.
About it
they don't take it seriously.
If you're physically harming people and stuff, then they can leave you. But if you say, I don't want to be here, they can't keep you there.
Right. I think there has to be like legitimate.
Unless you have people who can sign you in to keep you there.
Yeah.
And if you have nobody to like have that power, like, nah, I don't want to be here. I'm good.
And you just act normal?
I just need to rest.
They can keep you for like up to 72 hours tops.
Yeah, man.
And that's it.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
So what was it? So online he posted. He said, when's the next time somebody posted? When's the next time you want me to go crazy or whatever? I think he posted that. He's like, when's the next time you want me to have a breakdown? And then a fan was like, the 20th. It seems that's a good day because everybody's out of school then, of June, right? So he posted this video on I think the 19th. It was basic. Like I'm going to commit suicide video, and I watched this thing.
You sent it to me, and I was like, and I couldn't watch it because I was driving. But when I fucking watched it, I was like,
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this, and it was so weird
No,
because
it was a suicide note basically on
he
video.
was like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." It was entitled "I'm sorry,"
Fucking
and
crazy.
he's like, "I'm sorry for this, I'm sorry for this," and he was telling people that he was sorry and
Right.
like I shouldn't have done what I'd done, and like I pushed everybody away, and now I have no one, and I'm just like, this is crazy. And he's like,
started crying.
it was just I never seen something that like real online like that, and I'm like, am I supposed to watch something like this? Like, because I don't watch all those beheadings and all this stuff online, none of that stuff. So I'm watching, I'm like, this dude seriously sounds like he's going to kill himself, and he's like, I won't be able to watch Attack on Titan at the end. Like, he was like saying like anime stuff. I'm like, I don't get to finish the story and blah blah blah. I'm like, that sounds.
He's like, I'm gonna miss.
Crazy.
I'm gonna miss watching my family, whatever, growing up.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss whoever grow up. I wanted to see what that was.
It's
gonna
like a
be
well thought out suicide note.
He was just rambling
No,
on
it
about
was a
everything,
ramble,
and
but
I was like,
it was sad because
this sounds real to me.
Yeah.
Like you think that it's a joke until it
Yeah,
sounds real, and then I'm watching, and the next day, like 2 days after, they say he's been missing for like half a week at that point when that came out because it was scheduled to come out. It wasn't like he just put it out and then left.
Oh, okay.
So they went and found his belongings. Someone found his belongings. I think the cops found his belongings at the Manhattan Bridge.
Yeah.
Like his laptop, his clothes, his Switch, his games,
yeah.
all that stuff was just in a bag left on the bridge. I'm like, this is over. Like, he's dead.
Yeah, it's like if you find a belongings, this motherfucker's not around no more.
And I was like, he's not. Everybody's like, he's not found yet. He could be hiding.
No.
Blah, blah, blah.
No.
And I was like, that doesn't sound like. You saw my text. I was like, that doesn't sound good, man.
I know.
He's gone.
I know. I saw that. I was like, oh,
And
shit.
people didn't find him for another 2 days or whatever. And then they said
They found
cops found body in the East River floating. And I'm like, and then they said it was him.
Damn.
Crazy.
And
You know what's messed up though? Because
sad,
I was on I don't know him. I don't follow him. I
Right.
just recently found out about him. I was on IGN and they posted, you know that he was
YouTuber.
dead.
Yeah, he's
And I was
known
like,
as YouTuber.
and
but
then, you
he's
know,
a guy.
I was reading the article or whatever, and I was like, that's fucking terrible. You know, he suffered from depression and all that stuff. And then, you know, you look in the comments, and someone's like, rest in peace, blah, blah. Some people who are like, I don't know who he is, but, you know, it's just horrible. And then you have those other people.
Yep.
Oh, another YouTuber dead. Okay, moving on. It's like,
Asshole.
people, it's like,
No sympathy.
whether if it's a YouTuber or if it's just a regular person, you know, it's like the human being that didn't harm anybody,
Even if you
that
never heard
died
of him.
to unfortunate
fucked up.
circumstances. It's like,
Unnecessary loss
for
of
you
life
to
is
sit in
always.
front of your computer and type something negative about that, it's like you're a piece of shit.
It's
That's
because-
why
no,
it happened.
It's
Yeah.
because in this generation, people are used to talking so much shit over a computer screen, not getting punched in the face.
Yeah, exactly.
But they don't
the
think
problem.
there's
You go,
any-
there, you go right to
Because-
their home in their face.
Exactly.
just
Well, there's
like,
no consequences when you're behind a computer.
Yeah,
it's
no.
just like whatever.
They don't-
It doesn't seem real.
I
They
need
don't think-
attention. I hate myself. Let me text something that's fucking harmful, and it'll piss everybody off, and it'll give me attention.
They don't
That's
think
what it is.
they don't think there's any ramifications for what they put down, so they could be as brutal and dirty and dark as they want to
And
be.
it's also,
Yep.
if you hate
Because they're like,
yourself, that's
It's
what's
not
going
gonna
to happen.
He's
You're
not
gonna
going to
post
kill
that.
himself. He's not going to do this. He's just afraid he'll get over it. Blah blah blah. And look what happened.
Yeah.
Because he was a king. He was like king of social media. Like he was one of the dudes who was
Yeah.
super popular on social media. Like he never had
Yeah,
a million viewers or whatever and all that followers, but on social media, like scattered around, he's had a lot of people following him.
It's
So
unfortunate, man.
he was
That
king of
sucks.
that. But you can't be on there and take like there's so much negativity in that atmosphere, and
Yeah,
you
you
can't
can't-
take it all in.
Yeah,
And
you
people don't
can't take that to
understand that
heart.
if you have no brakes and your brain isn't like strong enough for that,
Yeah.
and you get pulled into that world,
You're not going to last.
you can.
Man,
This can happen. You can be forced to jump off of a bridge.
it sucks because it's like you can get praise for like a million people can say you're the best.
but
this
the
is awesome,
5 or 10,
this is great. But one person says,
Yeah.
"Go kill yourself,"
Okay.
it can
and,
drag
and
on.
that fucking hurts.
And that's the one thing
that
you
cuts
hear.
through everything. That cuts through all that shit, all that
But
positivity.
following the timeline though, I think that like the 2 months before, like what was it? 2 months before June,
Right.
he blocked people, like all of his friends. He blocked them
yeah.
on
On social
Twitter or
media.
whatever. Yeah, on social media.
Damn.
And they're like, "Oh, this is the wrongest thing you could have done." Blah blah blah. You
Yeah.
you blocked me. I came and talked to you. You're my friend. I know you need help. And blah blah blah. Shut them all out.
Mhm.
And that's what I think he was talking about in the thing. It was like I went too far.
I betrayed.
shut everybody
he was talking
out.
about. He made a list of the
Yeah.
people that he betrayed, and he was going down everybody that he everybody that he blocked.
And he was like, I went too far. Now I have nobody.
Right.
And even if you have that many followers in this fake realm of online, it feels like you have nobody
Feel like
because
that-
they're not real.
They're not real.
They're not
None
your
of that's
friends.
real.
You know, they like what you do, and that's great.
But even if you do, like find out or ask for help there's a ton of people who will help you, and there's a ton of people who laugh in your face. Whether you want to accept that is up to you. Because I'm pretty sure he could have said, listen, I am really in pain here. I feel alone. Who can help me out? But he was so far against that.
That's what's so crazy is like you never know what's going on with each individual.
Yeah,
what's going on there.
Everyone's
You
got
just,
their
you
own
just
shit.
never know. Like what may seem like, it's just like, it's a show or whatever. It's not a big deal.
Behind
It's
the
like, no,
scenes,
there's
man.
everybody in the entire world has a really, really certain amount of demons, like a lot of demons that are going on in their head, and people need to take them seriously,
I know this other YouTuber, and he had a message yesterday about it. Corey Kenshin. That was the guy, we watched him a few times. I watch him all the time. He did a run recently of 100 days straight doing nothing but videos every day. And he was like, I want to see if I can do it. You could tell the stress is getting him. And then he was like, I did it, 100 days. I'll see y'all, because he took a break the year before for 4 months. And everybody was like, oh, he's gone, he just left us, and blah, blah, blah. They were blaming him for not putting up stuff, because he left. And that's what people think online. You have to do is continue to put out stuff constantly.
You're a robot.
To
You're
make sure, to make sure that you won't be forgotten.
Yeah.
And like people won't just be like, oh, he's done. He's not putting out anything for months. So he left for 4 months. And this time when he was done, he was like, oh, see y'all in 4 months. And he was like, wait, no, he's not leaving, because it was 100 days straight.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, he ain't leaving. No way. He's not doing that. Dude hasn't been online for a good month and a half straight.
Good for him, man.
But he said he was going to come back online yesterday when they announced the Etika thing. And he was like, I can't come on and be like, hey, guys, I'm back, blah, blah. He's like, he came on and talked about it, because the reason why he took a 4-month break, it gets to you.
You're a
It
human
gets to
being
you.
at the end of the
You
day.
need time to live.
You're a human being.
And he said, listen, when somebody does something like that, take it into consideration. And he's happy as hell that all his fans, he has 4 million and a half fans.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's happy as hell that all of them can wait and be like, listen, y'all understand when I take a break, I need a break. And y'all are going to be here when I get back. And that's what people have to understand. People are going to be there when you get back if they're fans of you.
Yeah.
So don't be like, oh, I missed a day. I missed a day.
Not a robot.
What am I going to do now? I'm
human
going to
being.
lose. Like, I mean, if you're struggling with money and you need that day, yeah, but
Yeah.
they're fine. So they can take a half a year off and be fine if you're successful like that.
Also, depression is very serious, man. That
Yeah,
you
and
can't.
you
Extremely
could tell in his
serious.
face that he understood
There
what
was
was happening. That's why it hit him so hard.
I was gonna say there was another YouTuber that actually killed himself, Wario,
Yeah,
in 2014.
it's not a new
himself.
thing.
He shot himself. His wife locked himself in the bathroom. His wife was trying to open the door, like talk him out, and he just the depression took over, and he ended his life, man.
That shit's serious, man.
It sucks.
Bottom line
And
is
it fucked up
serious
because I
stuff.
remember a lot of other YouTubers made videos. They were like in tears, crying. They were like, "Wow,
Listen,
this
it's
is
not
my
even the
good
first.
friend. This guy was the nicest fucking guy ever."
Serious stuff, man.
But
It's sad.
serious
This
shit.
this won't be the last, and it's definitely not
No,
the first. And
no.
it's sad, but people have to
sad.
realize that it's a problem. And if people, people are feeling this way, and social media is harming them in this way, they have to ask for help.
You got to seek help,
Yeah.
man. No, it's
So,
serious.
Yeah,
hopefully Etika made y'all realize that you need help. If you do, don't let this happen to you.
He said that in
Ask for
his
it.
video too.
Yeah, that message was ridiculous.
He said, he's like, I hope this is teach. what
Hope
was
it changes the internet.
I hope it changes.
YouTube.
I hope this changes you. I hope this is a lesson, so people learn from this.
Yeah, he wanted to be a martyr.
He said that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
Nuts.
and
Really
hopefully it's gonna change something.
Yeah,
I hope
So
so.
hopefully it saves some lives, because that's
Hopefully
too
for the
much,
better, yeah.
man.
I hope
Too
so.
much.
that's sad.
So
Very sad story.
rest in peace, Etika.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Rest in
Rest in
peace,
peace,
Desmond.
sir.
Your real name.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Alright,
Gotta
where's
find
this
my
thing at?
microphone.
Cheers. Oh,
Yeah, I
What
forgot
you
where
mean?
I put it.
Boo, you dropped it.
No, I just put it down and then it disappeared.
You didn't put it on the
No, I did
thing,
not.
did you?
All right.
I'll find it
So
somewhere.
Hold on.
this part won't be in there. Don't worry.
What's your?
What's going on? What you doing? What you doing?
What's
No,
going
it's
on?
right here.
Continue,
Man.
continue.
Follow
There you
this.
go.
Don't wait for me. Don't wait for
That's
me.
where your
Go ahead,
microphone
That's your
is.
headphone.
It's hang. Wow.
On you.
Wow. Wow. Oh, that has to stay in.
I'm looking at the fucking
That has to
cord.
stay
Mike was in my
Oh,
That has to
It's
stay
in my headphone.
I'm looking at the cord. I'm like, wait.
That.
No,
Mike,
that's
it's in my
that's
headphone.
definitely your microphone. I'm like,
No.
that's not your headphone.
You can't edit that out. That
got
has to
it.
stay.
No,
So this is
that's
how
not-
we're starting E3 2019 prediction confirmation.
Yes.
after Eric finds out that his microphone
was
on his headset the whole time.
It's like, I thought I put it there. But...
It's like, oh, where's my phone? In your hand. Where's my phone? In your hand. Where are my glasses? On top of my head.
That was great. That was awesome.
So this will be quick. So how many people got predictions right on E3?
Me.
Anything? No. Damn. Got the goose egg. So
goose. You got the goose.
Screw you guys, man.
So just to give you a quick rundown of what we did say. What? Do you have a list?
I have a list, yeah.
All right, go down.
I only have 5. All
right, go down your list.
They were all
which ones you didn't get.
They were all pipe. All of them.
Pipe dreams. Okay.
They were all pipe dreams, though. I knew I wasn't gonna get any of them. I just said it because I wanted this to be true.
So what were they?
Dr. Mario 99.
Okay.
That was well, Dr. Mario got announced, but not 99.
For the phone.
For the mobile game.
It was specific, yeah.
Yeah, no, I had. If I wasn't specific, it would have.
Half a point for Dr. Mario.
Really? Nah.
You can't zero. Come on.
Well, all right. Half-Life 3. No. GTA 5 Switch port. No.
You gotta let that go.
Seriously.
You gotta let that go.
No, we gotta let
It's
that
gonna happen.
That's
It's
a wrap.
gonna happen.
Let it go.
It's gonna happen. Maybe another year. It's gonna happen.
No, it's not.
Listen, I'll tell you what.
That's a wrap.
It's going to be on the phone before
Burrito.
the Switch.
Yo, listen.
Wow.
Listen, man. Saints Row the third
Yeah,
on the Switch.
it came out.
What the?
Because there's no Grand Theft, that's why. And what's
Saints Row
really
3 is dope, though. Saints
Doesn't
Row
make
3
it.
is
All right.
That's dope. That's a dope ass game.
And that's on the Switch, but the GTA 5. All right. Fuck. Never mind. Anyway.
Watch the rant.
I know, yeah.
Watch the rant.
I made a rant already. Should I make
That's what I
another
said,
one?
watch the rant.
Should I make another one?
Right now?
Should I make another one?
Not right now.
I gotta make another one. New Switch Joycon color.
But they have.
I should have just said.
Joy-Con.
I know. That's why when I saw the HORI thing came out, I was like,
So you got half.
no, man, they want more
You got 1
colors.
point. You got 1 point.
Give me colors, damn it! Give me colors. All right. And then the last one was Rocksteady makes a Punisher game.
No,
Which,
but
God
they
damn
did.
it.
Listen.
Pipe dreams.
No,
Damn it.
no,
They're all
listen.
pipe dreams. They're all
Listen,
pipe
listen.
dreams.
There was a Punisher game released over E3 weekend. It was on the 1UP arcade system. It's on there. They have the Punisher arcade.
It
on
was.
there.
It was.
Yeah. The one with the white Nick Fury.
But it wasn't
Yes.
Rocksteady.
Oh wow, the white Nick Fury.
Yeah, no, it was arcade.
Yeah.
Literally the arcade port.
I'm about that life, though.
Dope
That
game.
game is.
Dope
And they
game.
announced
Dope
it.
game.
No, that was a
That was
dope
also
game,
good,
but
yeah.
still.
Best game.
They had an insurance
Nah,
collection
man.
on there too. The arcade ones.
Really?
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Ooh.
Not the Hyperstone Heist.
Hyperstone Heist was fire.
Not on Switch though.
No.
I don't need no Switch.
And not
Got it
on.
on Genesis.
If you hack the Switch, all that's on there.
That's
except
true.
For,
That's
except for GTA.
Hyperstone Heist. That wasn't bad.
Yeah, you
No
can't.
GTA for
You
you.
can't get that.
Can't
You
get
can't
it. Part 3 though. All right. What's your list? What'd you get? What'd you get wrong first?
Wrong was Splinter Cell announcement.
No, there was a Splinter Cell announcement.
Bullshit.
There was
Oh yeah, there
that
was.
a mobile game.
There
Let's
was.
not count that.
He's,
Ew.
No, it was a character.
He's in
No,
there.
Sam
No, I know
Fisher.
it's
Sam
got it.
Fisher was announced.
Sam Fisher's in there. So
But
you
he was
get-
in a mobile
you get
game.
half a point on that.
Fucking.
I'll take a half.
You're doing half points?
It's not
Hell yeah,
real.
man.
It's not Splinter Cell. Doesn't count.
Hey, they counted it as a Splinter Cell when they were angry, so it counts.
Rocksteady announces a new superhero game.
Rocksteady was not even there.
They didn't announce a damn thing.
Nor Bebop.
A new
That's
new
crazy.
Ninja Gaiden
I'm
game
so
did
mad
not
right
get
now.
announced.
Nah, there's no Ninja Gaidens.
Ryu Hayabusa for Smash Bros. Did not get
No
announced.
Ninja Gaiden.
New Mega Man game did not get announced.
Nope.
Avengers co-op open world game did not happen.
That would have been
I
dope.
don't
think it's
I don't-
co-op.
I
We don't even know what it is.
It's
Well,
co-op, but it's
no.
not
Co-op
open world.
online, but not coach co-op.
And it's
not
not-
couch co-op.
Coach.
Coach.
And it's not open world, is it?
It's,
I
It
don't-
might be.
it might be. It's weird. It's like the regular. It's like a single player game, and then it's
Is it
kind of
like
like
Spider-Man?
Assassin's Creed Unity. I think there's going to be some sort of missions that'll be
Maybe there's
multiplayer.
a half point in there for me. Maybe, so that's like another half.
Well, we can't find out because they didn't announce it at
Yeah,
E3,
it's like
so
it's-
They didn't announce it, so no.
Resident Evil 3 remake or 8.
No Capcom.
Nothing.
No, Resident Evil 5 and 6.
Oh, jeez.
Ports.
Port.
What I did get right
Can't support the
was
port.
Panzer Dragoon footage.
Yeah.
Oh, you did get that.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
that.
You got
And
that.
I said Smash Brothers will announce more than one character.
They announced
Oh,
two.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
announced two.
So,
I did.
two I got
Certainly did.
All right.
Me? All right, let's see what I got wrong.
right. Everything.
I was thinking there was a new superhero game coming out,
Same thing,
announced
same.
by something.
We had similar ones, actually.
Yeah. Nope. I thought they were gonna announce some more Dragon Ball Fighters DLC.
Nope.
Nope.
Enough of that shit.
They're done with
Shut
that.
up.
Didn't they? They didn't do it at E3.
They're like 9 Gokus.
No, seriously. There's actually about like 6.
Oh wait, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If I play the game right now, right?
Yes.
I can pick 3 different Gokus. You could pick 3 different Gokus, and we can fight each other.
Well, some of the DLC, so you only probably have
Yeah,
access
some of
to
DLC.
No. I don't care
you
what I
can
have
have
access to, but I can
actually-
potentially
If you got the DLC,
You can have
pick
3-on-3 with
3-3.
Goku.
all Gokus.
Yeah.
That's horse shit.
That is pretty bad. That's pretty
Actually,
bad.
if you unlock Super Saiyan
That's
God
pretty dope.
Goku, yeah, it could be Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Blue, and
The
Goku
answer's
Black.
yes.
Dude, that's dick cheese. Fuck that,
Can
man.
you have a Goku in the background
Goku
cheering?
Blue, Goku-
I wish. I wish.
Too many Gokus, man.
Yeah, no.
I was hoping for another Marvel vs. Capcom. They were like, nah, son,
That's
chill.
a pipe dream
chill
right
with
there.
that.
Nope.
Chill
And
with
Capcom
that.
was like, nah, we
That's
don't
alright,
want none of that.
Nah, they
That's
should.
cool.
They should. Miles Morales DLC for Spider-Man for PS4. They were like, nope.
Just
That's
do it
gonna
in
be
the
a new
sequel.
game.
No, that
Just doing,
DLC's
yeah,
done.
doing the
That DLC is
sequel.
gonna be a sequel. That DLC's done.
Halo Infinite prediction showing up at E3. Yep.
They had the trailer.
Ah,
That was
right.
right.
That's obvious,
I was
motherfucker.
right.
That's right.
They announced it though.
That's the only game they got.
Shut the
That's obvious. Like, there's one game.
We only got one game.
Of course they're gonna-
We gotta show something.
See these
We gotta
haters?
show something.
See these haters? See
Like
what I
shit.
gotta put? See what
Nah,
I
it was
gotta
an
put?
entertaining
Yeah.
reveal. So.
No,
And
it was-
then I was right about Smash DLC character announcement with Banjo Kazooie. I didn't
Ooh.
predict it was Banjo Kazooie. I just predicted another character would be announced. You're
Okay.
welcome.
Mine
That was
was
an easy
very
one, man.
simple.
Shut up.
I
I
only
know, he
had
kind
2.
of fucking piggybacked off my shit.
I didn't. No.
Settle
I just
down.
said it first.
Settle
All right,
down.
shut up.
Lying ass motherfucker.
We got,
Sorry,
we got
go ahead,
more
Kev.
announcements?
Go
We
ahead,
got more
Kev.
I
announcements?
thought Splinter
No, fuck you,
Cell
Jet.
was going to be announced. Splinter Cell was not announced except for that, Sam Fisher mobile game. But I did say Breath of the Wild 2 sequel was going to be in some shape or form announcement or a still picture, but they showed a game trailer.
You
which
That was
cheated.
wrong. That was wrong.
Freaking man.
You cheated though.
No, I was
You said a
You
like,
picture.
know, that was a pipe dream thrown into the dark.
Yep.
It was like,
Oh, you got it though.
I was like, oh, that worked?
I was like, yes. I
Last
was like,
second
they
hope.
showed sequel. Same Hyrule and everything. That's gonna be awesome.
let me cut you off for a hot second. Do you think that's gonna mean that Zelda's a playable character?
I
Or do you
think
think
so.
it'll be co-op also?
Possibly. I think it might be. I think at the very least, Zelda's gonna be a
Zelda's definitely
playable
in there.
character. She's definitely. They made her hair shorter too, and that's
Mhm.
that's processing. So it's like, yeah, she's definitely gonna be a playable
Sheik
character.
is gonna be a playable.
Yeah. What about Rome? Huh? What about my
And
boy
I think it
Rome?
might be 2 players, and I think we might see the hook shot come back.
All right, man.
All
Move
right,
on. Let's
so
go.
anyway.
Anyway, moving on.
So Jay, what you got there, man?
Well, that was all you think?
That was it.
You only
All
had
right.
two.
Yeah, because he had no predictions.
Yeah, no, because he didn't prepare for the podcast.
No, I did. No, I did. That was
Took
just
two
those
shots
two.
in the dark.
If you watch the last podcast, he's like, I'm
No, not the last one. The one before. The one before. Not the last one.
Same
The one
shit.
before.
No, but seriously, though,
About the last one, he was drunk out of his mind.
Yup.
Bumbling his ass
Or
off.
for half a bottle. Half a bottle of beer.
that really was all I was gonna predict, though. I didn't think anything. I didn't think we were gonna see.
No,
that.
you just didn't
I
prepare for it.
predict Kev can't speak the English language. I only got 10 points.
That's
for that.
easy, Jay. You can't pick that. That's too easy.
All right, so my list, stuff I got wrong. Earthbound 3, I mean, that was a pipe dream. You're gonna
That's
say it-
happening one of these
You're going to say it every year.
No, it's going to happen one of these
Marvel
E3s.
vs. Capcom is coming back, y'all.
No, it's not.
PS5 reveal didn't happen. They didn't say a damn thing about it.
No.
So, what the hell? Stop.
That was dope.
Yeah, I get a call.
That was it.
Switch Mini, rumored still, didn't show up.
Uh,
Star Fox Racing game didn't show up. No Star Fox at all, actually.
Nothing.
No.
Sony stayed to play. Sony stayed quiet, did not show up at all. I was like, wow.
Fucking hell, it's
Nothing.
like
Sony stayed
Nothing.
quiet.
They actually didn't, for the whole week,
Yeah,
not a peep.
Nothing,
Not
nothing.
Sony. Nothing.
that's good though.
They said, yo, we working on something. That was
Nah,
They
good.
were good
I
at the
prefer
Death
them to
Stranding.
shut up.
No, that's good.
There's too much going on.
Surprisingly, there was no Streets of 4 rate. Streets of 4.
Surprise!
Hey.
No Streets of 4.
Streets of 4 Rage. What the fuck is that, Jay?
I said, well, I was gonna say you. There's no Streets of 4 footage.
Streets of 4 Rage.
There was no Streets of Rage 4.
That's the gift. That's the gift. No, that is the gift.
I fucked up
Yeah.
twice. Like, hold on.
That is
You
the
fucked the
gift.
whole
Yeah.
shit up.
Yo, you made him say it.
There was no Streets of Rage 4 news whatsoever, which was surprising.
It makes me want to say it though.
I know.
Like it's
And I raged
I
at the
wait.
fact that
I
There was
wait.
no Streets of 4 footage.
Streets of
Streets of 4? Streets of Rage, motherfucker. Damn right.
Streets of 4. I love
Streets
it.
of 4.
See what you did. See what the fuck you did.
Got him twice.
Got him.
Keep saying it.
Yo, he's hypnotized right now.
Streets of 4 footage.
So the two that I got right, I got two right. So I said, HORI Will of Wisp will either be released on the day or have a release date.
On the day.
So it did get a release date, and it was so far away. I was so pissed.
Yeah.
Said what, February 2020? I'm like,
Yep.
dude, come on, today, drop today.
No,
Game
that game
looks
is
like it's
that
done.
game takes a long time
The
to
game
make,
looks
man.
amazing. It better be the longest freaking platforming game I've ever seen.
Yeah,
in my
watch it be
life.
like an 8-hour game.
Yeah,
It's probably gonna be a 6-hour game.
Yeah, it probably
It
is.
looks too good.
Nah, they do a lot of work on that.
So that one I got a point on, and then Microsoft will announce their next gen hardware, and in a crappy form they did it and said Project Scarlet is in the works and it'll be out in
Holiday 2020.
2020. The date of E3. Everything was 2020.
2020.
But
Yeah,
got my point. They didn't show it, but they named it Project Scarlet. The other one was a better name though, and I have it.
Scorpion?
On there. Yeah, Scorpion's pretty
Scorpion's better.
Project Scorpion. I have it
Until
on
it
there
gets
too.
delayed.
No,
Let me say that.
It can't get
2021.
because what is Xbox doing right now? They have to have that system in 2020.
Come on, man.
So,
Scorpion in
definitely.
2020.
Well, they did.
Real quick, do you think State of Decay 3 will come out for the new system?
Yeah.
Yes.
And not the current?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Definitely.
I'll even go further. I'll say State of Decay 3 will be for everything.
No, they own it.
No,
Microsoft is
I'll
publishing.
say
own
that.
it.
No,
Undead
it'll be,
Labs.
it'll be for everything.
I say it might
They're
be
like
on
a
Switch.
second party.
I'll say it
I'll
might
say
be
it'll be a
on Switch.
multiplat.
Please come to Switch.
No.
Oh my God, please.
Microsoft and Sony working together to get the fucking
They're not gonna be done with
cloud and shit.
Microsoft when it
Cloud.
comes to the Switch.
Watch.
Oh my God, I'm completely done with it.
I tell you, Sea
Watch,
of Thieves
watch.
ain't coming out.
Sea of
Damn,
Thieves.
man.
Oh man.
I
All
hate
right.
y'all.
So
But-
Scorpion 2020,
No, man, not
2024
Scorpion.
Sub-Zero.
Scorpion already came out already, dumbass.
So what?
So anyway.
So how many did you get right, Jay?
I got 2.
2,
1.
2,
Damn. So Scarlet.
0. I got 2.5. Yo, I win.
Ew, man.
Nah,
I got
half
2.5.
point,
I got the Splinter Cell and the Avengers thing. That's a half.
That's such a hat. You gotta
Whatever.
wait.
No, the Splinter Cell.
You gotta wait on that one.
The Splinter Cell didn't count because you didn't even know that was a fucking.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
didn't even know there was
Shut
half
the
points.
Fuck up.
You
It's the
guys be
character.
the judge in the comments below.
Do you count that mobile game from Ubisoft as a Splinter Cell
Yeah.
game?
Yeah, that's not a Splinter Cell.
This will determine whether style will win or not.
I said Splinter Cell announcement. That's a Splinter Cell announcement.
Nah, that's a
Nah,
Sam Fisher.
nah,
announcement.
it's a Sam
That's a
Fisher.
Sam Fisher announcement.
What game is he in?
He's actually in
Shut
what,
That
the
mobile
fuck
game.
up. That's
In the
Splinter
mobile
Cell,
game.
man.
The mobile game.
It has nothing to do with Splinter Cell. at all.
Ubisoft Superstars game.
Oh,
Yeah.
real fast before the outro. Next year E3 prediction, just one.
We're gonna be there.
Real quick.
You lose.
Real quick.
Yes.
Constipated.
Street Fighter 6.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. One of the new systems will be there.
give me a better one because that's obvious.
PlayStation 5.
Give me a better one. That's obvious.
Fine. Damn it. All right, I gotta think now. Go ahead.
Atari VCS.
Right now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
Why
had to
you
say something.
joking?
I had to say something. I don't know.
All right. Earthbound 3.
Oh, good one. Good one. Let's go. Good one.
Oh man. Pipe Dreams.
Pipe dreams.
Pipe
Pipe
Dreams
Dreams.
already came out for the game.
No. Wait, Pipe Dreams. Pipe Dreams. Rocksteady. Punisher.
Rocksteady game. Just say game. Just say game,
say
Al. Stop it. Just say game.
I said
You want the point?
He
It's a
said-
He doesn't want any points.
Give me it.
A
My
game
prediction,
with
my
Punisher
prediction.
in it, maybe.
I got one. New Kid Icarus game.
Ooh, Kid Icarus. All right.
And on that note, thank you for checking out the Level 857 video game
Oh, by the way.
podcast.
No, hold on. Put in the comments what you think is gonna be the next thing.
Yes, let us know. But thank you for checking out the Level 857 video game podcast. Be sure to subscribe to us on all the services that we happen to be on. We got podcast.com, Stitcher.com, TuneIn Radio, Google Music Play, Apple Podcast, Radio Public. That is what you want to follow if you want to give us the most support. So get on that shit because that's happening. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got something for you, 12 o'clock, noon every single day, Monday through Fridays.
Okay.
And don't forget to check out this podcast again bi-weekly on Wednesdays live Twitch, bi-weekly Mondays on YouTube.
That's right.
And we'll see you guys later.
And for those who play Smash Bros. Ultimate, come find me and Turbo857 online. Hit us up in the comments for a challenge.
Yes.
We can whoop that ass.
And if you lose, you get put on the wall of shame.
The wall of shame.
Or if you got some teammates, we can get a 4-on-4.
Yep.
Yes.
So you can get swept.
Even
Level
more.
857.
You swept
Word.
like dust in the broom.
Undefeated in 4-on-4s, baby.
That's right. That one time we lost one match though.
But we won the series. Bro.
Yeah,
All
we
about
won
the
the
series. All about the series, baby.
Championship teams lose games all the time.
That's right. Exactly.
But they
But
won the
they
series.
don't lose at all though.
Exactly.
Nope.
Streets of 4 Rage.
Coming soon.
Till next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all.